Purpose. The knife hidden under his pajama shirt. The hospital doors required a keycard after hours, but he walked through them like they were missed. The security guard at the desk didn't even look up, like Corey was invisible. The pediatric ward was on the 3rd floor. My wife Jennifer worked there as the night nurse, usually alone except for one aide. She loved the night shift, because the kids were usually sleeping and she could catch up on paperwork. She always said it was peaceful. I saw her through Corey's stream, sitting at the nurse's station, typing on a computer. She looked tired but beautiful in her scrubs, her hair pulled back in the messy bun she always wore for long shifts. She looked up when Corey approached, confused. Corey, honey, what are you doing here? How did you get here? Corey didn't answer. The passenger was done talking. It raised the knife. Corey, you're scaring me. Wake up, baby. Wake up! The stream cut to static for 3 minutes. When it came back, Corey was walking down the hallway, opening each door. Room after room of sleeping children. Some were hooked to IVs, others had monitoring equipment. A few were in specialty beds. All of them were helpless. I couldn't watch anymore. I ran to my car, but it wouldn't start. The engine turned over but immediately died. I tried Mrs. Patterson's car with the keys she gave me. Same thing. Every car on the street was dead. They don't want interference, Mrs. Patterson said. She was watching the streams on her phone, her face pale. Look at the comments. Some of the viewers are using the same usernames as the other streaming children's parents. She was right. In the chat, I recognized names from parent forums I'd found while researching. Parents of the 12 streamers were watching, commenting, cheering on the violent. They were typing in perfect synchronization. Phase 2 begins tomorrow. The passengers are ready. Your children are next. I looked at Mrs. Patterson's phone more closely. Her 12-year-old daughter was logged into the stream, watching with rapt attention. Her username showed she'd been a member for 3 months. Emma, why are you watching this? Mrs. Patterson asked her daughter, who had come downstairs. Emma's eyes were glazed, unfocused. Because I need to learn. Tomorrow, it's our turn. The passengers are coming for the viewers now. All across the country, hundreds of thousands of children were watching 12 kids murder people in their sleep, and they were all typing the same thing in chat. We accept the passenger. The hospital stream showed Corey finishing his work. 23 rooms visited. The hallway was painted with blood. He walked back through the carnage to the nurse's station where he'd started. Jennifer's body was slumped over her keyboard. He placed the knife gently on the desk next to her, then began the walk back to the parking lot. But something was different. The stream quality was changing. Where before it had been clear, now it was flickering with static. The image would fracture, showing multiple versions of Corey walking down the same hallway, each one slightly different. In one, he was covered in blood. In another, he was clean. In a third, he wasn't walking at all, but floating, his feet inches off the ground. The chat noticed immediately. What's happening? Is the stream glitching? No, look at the other streams. All 12 streams were doing the same thing. The children were fracturing, splitting into multiple versions of themselves. The passengers were struggling to maintain control. Detective Morrison called my borrowed phone. Peterson, are you watching this? What's happening to them? We don't know, but it's happening to all 12 simultaneously. Something's interfering with the passengers. The streams are destabilizing. On screen, Corey had stopped walking. He was standing in the hospital lobby, shaking. His eyes snapped open. His real eyes, not the blank stare of sleep. He looked down at his blood-covered hands and screamed. Dad? He said to the stream, to the camera that shouldn't exist but somehow did. Dad? Where am I? What's happening? There's so much blood. The passenger was gone. Corey was awake, aware, and covered in evidence of crimes he didn't remember committing. He fell to his knees and sobbed. The same thing was happening on all 12 streams. The children were waking up in the middle of their murders, finding themselves in strange places, covered in blood, surrounded by death. Their screams harmonized across the feeds into a symphony of horror. But the chat wasn't concerned about the children. They were typing frantically about something else. The firewall is down. They're coming through. Everyone watching is marked. The passengers don't need the 12 anymore. Morrison's voice was panicked. Peterson, we're getting reports from all over. Every child who was watching the streams, they're all standing up, all walking out of their houses. Hundreds of thousands of them. I looked outside. Emma Patterson was walking down the street with dozens of other neighborhood kids, all in their pajamas, all with their eyes closed, all moving with that same mechanical precision Corey had shown. Where are they going? We don't know. But they're all walking in the same direction. Every city, every town where kids were watching. They're converging on specific locations. The 12 original streams had gone dark, but new streams were starting. Hundreds of thousands. Every child who'd been watching was now broadcasting. The DreamWatch platform was overloading with new channels, all showing the same thing. Children walking through the night with their eyes closed. My phone rang with a number I didn't recognize. When I answered, Corey's voice was broken, hyperventilating. Dad, I'm at the hospital. Mom is, everyone is. I don't remember doing it, but I know I did. The passenger is gone, but it left something behind. In my head, like instruction. Dad, phase 2 isn't about us anymore. We were just the keys to open the door. What door? The door between sleeping and waking. Between their world and ours. The passengers don't need special hosts anymore. Any sleeping